This is a little park between Chapala and Ahihik, or between Chapala and Rivera, which is on the way to Ahihik. And this is the parking lot for the park, and there's a men's and ladies room over there, but I've never seen it open. They have it open when there's something going on. Here's a parking lot, and the lake's right here, and it's a walking area like a Mellicone. And I'm going to walk the length of it. It's really in good shape. There's hardly anything broken. There's a place down here where there's a drain that you could kind of fall down through. But it's a good view of the lake from here. The lake is fairly calm today. And there's a few posts along here I'm missing, but they rot off and get broken out. And see the bottles in the water? They've got nets strung along here to catch fish. And they come back a couple of times a day and pull the nets and also get the fish out of it. And see all the white buildings across the lake? That's the canopies for the berries. And that's Mount Garcia right there in the middle. And that's going towards Hokatepec over there, around the corner. That's the next mountain. And that's where you go up the mountain to go to Matsamia. And over through here is Scorpion Island right through the trees off of Chapala. And I'm going to walk this walkway along the water. And up here is the Karatera Highway. There's a sign up there that says Ahihik. Look at how the mountains go straight up from here. Look at that, right straight up. I mean, them are straight. You need to be a mountain goat to climb those mountains. Okay, I'm going to walk along the walkway now, along the water, clear up to the other end. I'm going to keep this video under 10 minutes because it won't be too interesting. But I'll show you down here to the water in places. There's weeds growing out of the side of some kind of vegetation growing out of the side. Now somebody on here said the lake was very dirty, and it is kind of dirty for aside of some of the lakes in some of the parts of the world, but it isn't that dirty anymore. They've been cleaning it up, and there was an article in the newspaper on it here a couple of weeks ago, and they said that it wasn't as dirty as you'd think. It's dirty along the shoreline, but they say out in the middle it really isn't that dirty. And they say the water purifies itself and the sediments underneath, but they said that it's mainly because it doesn't have a sandy bottom, and it's not a very deep lake. It's a very shallow lake, and that's why the water looks dirty, and a lot of people say it's dirty. It doesn't smell. It doesn't have any smell to it at all, even when I first came here. And up here is a Chapala sign, but I'm on the back side of it, and look at how those hills go up. It's really beautiful here. There's a man and a woman and a dog. A lot of people walk this park, even though it's not by a lot of houses. They park in the parking lot and walk. There's a couple of cars in the parking lot right now. But at each end of it there's houses. Now that's the back side of the Chapala sign. If you can read backwards, you can read the sign. It's just a nice little walk here. I enjoy it. There's not a lot of people ever, and the only thing you get here is highway noise. There's some ducks down there in the water. There goes the garbage truck. I think I moved a little bit fast right then, but I wanted to get the truck. And they take good care of this. They don't water it as much as a lot of other places, but they do have caretakers for it. There's a couple of people up here doing something. I think they're workers. They're working with a big hose, so maybe they are going to water it today. I don't think there's any irrigation system on this. Yeah, they're working on something with a hose and they're pointing. I'll be walking up on there later. Yeah, they've got a hose. Oh, they've got a pump down here and a hose, and they're watering. Okay, this is the first time I've ever seen this. This is the way they water in a lot of these parks along here. They do this over in Ahahi at the Milagrosa. They set a pump up on the walkway, gasoline pump, and they stretch hose out and they water the grass down. Yeah, the pump's running. See, they've got a green line out into the water. And it's pumping away. Not revved up very high. There's a lady over there walking. I don't know what they're doing up there with it, but they're not spraying any water. But it is running. And it is full of water. So you can see that the water is not all the way up to the wall. It's down about a foot from where it was when it was the highest after the rainy season. And here's a house in the side of the hill. It has a satellite dish up there. And the hill goes straight up from this house. I'll walk over here across. Look at that. Straight up. There's a jet up there. Probably just came out of Guadalajara Airport, International Airport, going somewhere south and west. Might be going to Mexico City. See, in here they have a play area. Now you can see a little bit different view. There's Scorpion Island out there. There's a bird just taking off, and they're going over to the pump and working. Yeah, he just revved it up. So evidently they were fixing the hose. It was broken or something. They added more onto it. Here's a play area here with swings and all kinds of things. There's a couple of slides. There's 4 swings right here. Those are garbage barrels, the blue and the green. You put cans in one and plastic and paper in the other. There's monkey bars to climb on here, and there's all kinds of things. And there's a peninsula. Here's a little bay right here, and a peninsula going out over there. And that's private. That's private. And last year at this time, the lake was down quite a bit below. You can see the high water mark over there, and this was all dirt here and vegetation growing on it. You can see a lot of the vegetation is underwater now. But here's 3 slides, not 2, and monkey bars. I don't an orange, a green, and a yellow slide. And there's some more monkey bars, and there's 4 more swings there. So there's 8 swings here. So you could get 8 kids out here on it. And that would be pretty good. You can see the watermarks on the wall. Just a nice place to be. Look at the mountains over there. You can see fields up on the different colors. And there's fog on the lake. That's not pollution, that's the difference in the air temperature of the lake and the air temperature in the air. And this is all I'm going to take. There's a bathroom here also, but I've never seen it open. And there's the Karatera Highway. If you like my videos, push the subscribe button and subscribe, and also ring the bell, and then you will get notifications in your email or wherever you get your notifications to go to. See, this is all underwater here, these trees. And it will go down. I'd imagine it'll go down about 3 or 4 feet before the rainy season comes in June. Okay, this is the end of this video. This is in Chapala, between Chapala and Riveras, in a little park.